Hello friends, hope so you like the short trailer. I would recommend you to watch this video till the end. I bet you will definitely enjoy this video. So let's get started. Right now it's morning 6:30 and I am in the Magdeburg Station. और ये लाइटिंग स्पेशली क्रिसमस के लिए किया गया है. And guys, the temperature is around -5 to -6 degrees Celsius. Really, it's very cold over here. Right now, I'm on my way to Berlin and you can see the land is fully covered with snow. Hello friends, actually हमारा ट्रेन बर्लिन के लिए 1 घंटा लेट हो चुका है. तो इसके वजह से हम स्टेंडल स्टेशन पे वेट कर रहे थे. तो हम ये सोच रहे थे कि स्टेशन से वेट करने से अच्छा है कुछ नया जगह एक्सप्लोर किया जाए. तो पास ही में यहाँ पे स्टेड सी नामक एक ब्यूटीफुल सी है जो यहाँ पे मेरे बैकग्राउंड में दिख रहा है. आप देख सकते हैं पूरा सी आइस से कवर हो चुका है और इतने ठंडे में इतना ब्यूटीफुल व्यू देखने का मज़ा ही कुछ और है. सो ये 1 आवर डिले इज़ फुल्ली वर्थ इट. ये पूरा बर्फ से कन्वर्ट हो चुका है बर्फ पे. एंड दिस इज द ब्यूटीफुल स्टेंडल स्टेशन. Finally, we have reached to Berlin. It will take around 2 to 2.5 hours to reach Berlin from Magdeburg if your train is on the right time. This station is not less than a mall. We can see everything, the shopping mall, McDonald's, everything inside the station. This is how it looks from the outside of the station. Really wow. Berlin is actually located onto the banks of the river known as Spree. And the fact is that it has the longest coastline than Venice. Now friends, we are heading towards Potsdamer Platz and over there is the Great Berlin Wall and the Reichstag Building. Reichstag Building is the Parliament House which is situated in Berlin, and he is my friend Akshay.
Hi. Hello.
The building on my back is the Parliament House. It is also known as the Reichstag Building. On the top it's written Dem Deutschen Volk, means for German people. This Reichstag building was completely demolished during World War II. But again in 1990 it was reconstructed and it is considered as the unification sign of the east and the western part of Germany. You can see the nearby vicinity of the Reichstag building. This is the back side of the Reichstag building. The building on my back is the beautiful Brandenburg Gate, and it's a very beautiful day, and especially it's a Christmas day, so we can see many people over here visiting these tourist spots. This is the back side of the Brandenburg Gate. Let's go inside. This architecture was designed in 18th century by the Prussian king Frederick William II, and the statue of chariot drawn by 4 horses represent the goddess of victory. This building is known as the Federal Ministry of Finance. It is situated in central Berlin. This is the Great Berlin Wall. It was considered as the borderline for the eastern and western part of Germany. As most of the part were demolished in 1990, some of it were still preserved. Approximately 1.3 kilometers of Berlin Wall is still preserved. Here are some of the incidents that depicts the situation of Berlin under Nazis regime. Hitler came into the power in 30th January 1933. He became the Chancellor of Germany. Though he had limited number of seats in early 1930s, he was able to occupy the majority of seats by 1933. These were some of the demolished pillars which were destroyed to unite whole Germany. You can see the Brandenburg Gate. This was the condition of the Brandenburg Gate during the Nazi regime. As I mentioned, Germany was again united back around 1990s. This is Topography of Terror Museum, which had collections of the terror activities of the Nazis during their regime. These were the members of the National Socialist Power of Nazis led by Hitler. Those who raised the voice against Nazis, you can see the punishment that were given to them. The main reason why Germany lost in World War II was the wrong decision took by Hitler. He has sent approximately 93,000 soldiers to Russia during the cold winter, and the winter in Russia is really very harsh. The soldiers couldn't withstand in such a cold weather, and finally 93,000 soldiers surrendered in front of Soviet Union in February 1943 at Stalingrad, Russia. The fact is only 6,000 soldiers survived, and of them 35 are still alive. You can see the buildings were completely demolished. This is how Jewish persecution took place. They were buried directly under the ground, or some were directly shot fired. As Germany was able to capture Paris in early 1940s, Germany attacked Britain on 7 September 1940, and after continuous bombing of 8 months, Britain refused to surrender in front of Germany under the leadership of Winston Churchill. These were some of the political prisoners who opposed Hitler completely and didn't obey his order. They were considered as the enemy of the country and were directly put into prison, and some were hanged to death. This is the prison where political prisoners were kept. After 93,000 soldiers surrendered, Allied force also came into power and liberated the German occupied territories. And in early 1945, Allied power has captured almost the western part of Germany, and the eastern part was occupied by Soviet Union. So finally on 30th April 1945, Hitler had committed suicide by gunshot. Although Germany has suffered such a black past, I can say today Germany is one of the strongest economy in the world. Now I am into the Jewish War Memorial. You can see the background. This memorial is specially in remembrance for the Jewish people who were brutally killed in all parts of Europe. In 1999, the German parliament decided to establish a central memorial site, the Memorial to the Murdered Jews of Europe. This memorial was ceremonially opened in 2005. This area has approximately covered up to 19,000 square meters. There are approximately 2,711 concrete slabs of different heights. This memorial has also won the New York architect known as Peter Eisenman.